And you will never have your choice in a man because you're fat. And they will always choose someone that looked like me. Guys, I'm 51 years old. I'm going on 52 if God spare me. You know, that stuck with me my entire life. She could have destroyed my mindset. I went and told my mother blew it off. Over the years, I've seen her do nothing but get destroyed by men. And guess what? She's by herself. Nobody likes her. She's been married umpteen times. And guess what? Nobody wants her. She's skinny. Oh, yeah, she's skinny, petite. Anything a man would want. But nobody wants her. She manifested her own faith by saying something cruel like that to me. And I said that to say this. When people do things, manifest things on your life, it's nothing but bad come on them. Okay? Yeah. I wanted to share that with you guys. Now, what if I would have held on to that and said, oh, I can't get nobody because I'm a little thicker than the rest. And you know, back in the day, I was thick, but I wasn't real big. I was thicker than my other sisters. But how dare you say that to someone? You know? And again, I grew up in toxicity. I married someone that was toxic. It took me years to release that, and I'm still not released totally. I told you guys the other day, certain things I have to work on. But I thank God that I noticed the things that I have to work on. Okay? Nobody's perfect. But you can be aware and you can know how to bridle your tongue. Now, I'm serious on that. I'm sorry, guys. I know y'all gonna say Empress Shay Shay is doing a whole lot. Okay? But I just wanted to give an angel message on this message, okay? God has been blessing me so well. You know? You guys donate if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. But I'm here to still help, okay? And I thank you guys for all you do. I thank you guys for listening to me. I thank you guys for even being my outlet. Okay, Holy Spirit. Satisfaction. Look at that. It says, you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Didn't I just say that? No one can define who you are when you lead with the energy of love. Okay? You don't need anybody for self-approval. Now, didn't I just say that before this card came out? See what the Holy Spirit is doing? Gratitude. I cannot make this up. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Guys, once you're satisfied within and you have gratitude, then the Holy Spirit going to say, okay, now I'm going to bless you. Now it's time to really show you. See, people think that $5,000, $10,000, oh, that's a lot of money. No, it's not. Sometimes we can lowball ourselves. When God bless you, the foundation is sturdy. No one, no man can take that from you. And you would have a windfall of abundance. You wouldn't even have to worry about when you spend somewhere it's going to come, is it going to come back? Because money is energy. You have to give in order to receive. What else, Holy Spirit? Look at this. Loyalty. Guys, the Holy Spirit is really wanting to give this message. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. I'm very loyal, and I know you guys are loyal. Loyalty. This was one of my first videos when I came back on to YouTube. Loyalty, gratitude, satisfaction. You have to show yourself and the person that you want that you are and will be loyal. Okay? And that you are reliable. And you're devoted. And you have a consistency about yourself. You know, guys, I didn't used to have a consistency about myself. I used to say things. Oh, I don't mean what I'm saying like a damn kid. Okay? Then you wonder why people don't trust your word or why they think that you not being loyal to them. Because you wishy-washy. Okay? There's one more card, Holy Spirit. Cannot make this up. Self-love. You realize that love is of self is necessary to love another. Guys, I had no self-love. Now I do. You have to love yourself in order for someone to love you. That's powerful. If we walking around here and we don't love ourselves, and you may say, "Nah, I love myself," in relation. No, let me tell you what that means. That means when you don't love yourself, you don't have boundaries. You let people do whatever to you. You'll let them speak to you in any kind of way. And you will, how they say that, you will, if you're in a toxic relationship, you'll write it off as something different. Oh, he's having a bad day, or, it's no self-love. And exercising, guys, and eating healthy is not, that's not the type of self-love I'm talking about. Okay? The love of self. You're going to be mindful who you deal with. You're going to love yourself to a point that person is going to mirror what you think of yourself. They're not going to say things to hurt you. They're not going to do things to hurt you because they know, would Shay do that to herself? You're teaching someone how to love you when you have self-love in yourself. You know, someone once asked me, what are you so much in a rush for? And you know, guys, when you separated from someone, when you say you love someone, let's say this. I was going to HEB yesterday and this came to my mind. When you say you love someone, right, you think that's going to go away in 8 months, a year, 2 years. Being separated is how you know really what your feelings really truly are for that person. Because when you think about it, am I in love with this person or am I afraid to be alone? Those was the questions I asked myself being in separation from someone. And you know what it taught me? It taught me, yes, at that time I was afraid to be alone. So I had to go off and be by myself and get healed. But after I healed, I say, you know what? This shit just won't go away. So that's when I came to the grips of, okay, let me go ahead and reach out if they don't reach out because I'm in love. I really do love this person. Okay? And that is the reason why you have to allow space. So you can know if this is the right decision you're making. Or if they even reciprocate the love back to you. Maybe they had to go off and see other people, or maybe you had to go out. You know, because it's no rush. When you talk in commitment, I used to say those things loosely, but when you're speaking on commitment, that's serious, guys. That is serious. And this stage in my life, if and when I do get in a committed relationship, that'll be it for Shay Shay. I want to be with this person to death do us part. Okay? And that's for real. I'm not going to say I don't want to be married. I don't know what life is going to bring me. I would love to be remarried in a beautiful union with someone that actually loves me and I actually love them and respect them and have loyalty and genuine compassion for. Okay? So don't ever say what you don't want out of anger, because you're manifesting that on your life. You know, last night I was thinking about something that was said. Some people, me and my daughter was talking about the grass that was greener. And people think that the grass is green on the other side. And I was like, that's weird. Mimi was talking to me about that because someone else said that. And you know what I said? I can't answer that in a black and white way or in a yes or no. Because, okay, maybe someone go out of their marriage for their own personal reasons and we can't judge. Some people don't be with other people because they think the grass is greener. They probably be going through hell in their marriage and they just want to get away. That's one situation. Or they may just start talking to someone from their past and they see something different, or, you know, we can't help who we fall in love with. They fall in love with the person and it goes from there. Some people venture out to look for other people because they think, oh, it's going to be better over here. I don't think it's going to ever be better or worse. Well, it could be. But I think it's what we make of it. I think if both parties is coming from a good heart space, and it's going to be always things in a relationship you have to work on. You have to work on things daily. It's going to be always situations arise that you guys may not even agree on. But it's not the situation at hand, it's how you handle that situation. And you have to handle it with what? Respect. And you have to be honest and law and trustworthy. Or you wouldn't know how to work out a situation. Because in the past with my ex-husband, I couldn't even talk to him. Everything was an argument. It wasn't, and not saying I'm perfect, but it really wasn't coming from me. It was like everything was an argument because it was just childish. You know? But that's my take on that. It depends. Because I don't know why people do what they do. I can't really answer that. But I can tell you what Empress Shay Shay do. You know? But with men, I do hear sometimes they go out the marriage because they think that things are going to be better. But in some cases, it do. In some cases, it be so much better, you get scared. I'm going to tell you. You be like, is this shit real? You know, I just wanted to throw that in there. Okay? I'm going to pull one more card, guys, and this is going to be, well, you know what? The Holy Spirit is telling me to pull something different. This is my angel cards, okay? I know this is going to be a 2-part. I hope it's not be a 3-part, guys. If it is, watch it. I'm going to end this reading. What did I just say? Divine timing. You guys have a great day. Everything that's happening and will happen in divine timing. I just told you guys that. I love you guys so much. And I hope this message helps somebody to make a change in their life, to better themselves. Or if you're on a path for bettering yourself, stay on that path. It's not going to be easy. Because when we're waiting on the Holy Spirit to bless us, He's going to do what? What I said before, in divine timing. Be patient, collective. Love you guys.